syndicated columnist Charles Krauthammer in Washington. Charles, your thoughts on tonight's debate?
Well, I was interested to hear Megyn say that women don't like the kind of in-your-face fighting that we basically saw in the debate. I can't speak for her gender, but I can speak on behalf of mine. We love this stuff. This was a boxing match. This was heavyweight. This was Frazier Ali. Even the stage was sort of like an arena, a ring where they circled each other. At one point, I thought they were going to sort of use their mics as weapons, and it would turn into the Taiwanese parliament, where you get these fantastic fistfights. Look, this was a very tough fight. I think Romney did about as well as he did last time around. He made his points. Obama clearly had a good night, a much better night than the first night. You know, Woody Allen said showing up is 80% of life. Well, he was at the 80%. And I think on points, if you were scoring it on points, Obama wins on points. He made a lot of counter punches. He made a lot of accusations. He managed to get under Romney's skin a little bit by referring to his wealth. If you make $20 million a year, trying to make a point about taxes, but it was really a way to say you're a rich guy. How would you understand the ordinary guy? I thought there was one point where Romney did really well. I think all of us agree that was on the larger general issue of the failure of this administration. When Romney went large, he did well. When Romney went small, trying to answer each point here and there, I think Obama got the better of it. But there was one really critical issue in this debate, the Libya question. Obama was completely at sea. He was asked about the security in Libya, at Benghazi. He didn't even try to answer because he had no answer. Instead, he went on and on about how we're going to catch these guys. Romney, I think, had a huge opening that he missed. Obama ended by saying, you know, I'm offended by the implication that we would mislead. The obvious retort was, mislead? You sent out your UN ambassador to mislead America on 5 television shows in one morning, implying it was about a video, talking about a riot. There was none. There wasn't a video involved in this issue in Benghazi. And then there was one tactical error that Romney made, which was he kept asking the president questions. Every lawyer knows you never ask a question for which you don't already have the answer in hand. And that gave Obama a chance to counterpunch. We got Candy Crowley's intervention, which was essentially incorrect, supporting Obama on the transcript. He did not call it a terror incident. There was a big opening that was missed. I think it was contaminated by the actions of the moderator. But again, on the big issue, that one where I think Romney could really have scored, he missed an opportunity. And that's probably why I think on points, Obama came out ahead.
Charles, we've talked about Libya quite a bit on Special Report. The president said tonight as soon as he heard that the Benghazi consulate was attacked, he was on the phone with his national security team telling them to find out how it happened, to make sure that security was tightened, and to get to the bottom of it. Now we hear that the intelligence, weeks later, they're saying was wrong, and that they blamed this anti-Islam video, including the president saying it 6 times at the United Nations. Does that answer square, and will the fallout from that be a problem for this White House?
I think it will be a problem for the White House. They have clearly told untruths, fictions. The president perpetuated them even 2 weeks later on Letterman when he spoke about Libya in the context of the video when everybody knew it was not an issue at the time. So I think on the facts, on explaining Libya, yes, it's going to be a huge problem, but it'll be a huge problem in a few days. Right now, in the context of the debate, I think he got away with it because there was no actual response at the time on the stage, and when you had the moderator intervening on behalf of Obama, that I think swung it in a way that was basically incorrect and unfair.
All right, Charles, as always, thank you. Megyn.
Pleasure.
Well, Fox News has teamed up with the good folks at Twitter to find out what you had to say about tonight's debate. During the debate, Twitter was keeping tabs on when